A game so many were hyped for.
Let's go!
It was 9 years in the making. Then we got it. It's almost been 2 years since the release of Cyberpunk 2077, which was pretty damn awful. From time to time this last year, I would get updates for Cyberpunk 2077, which got me thinking, did Cyberpunk ever redeem itself? So, I decided to load up the game again, re-entering into the world of Night City.
Here we go again.
The character customization's not bad as you get to design your character. Once you're done with that, you get to pick your path and your background. You're either Nomad, Street Kid, or a Corpo. Personally, I picked Nomad as I kind of wanted that Mad Max vibe of a character coming from the outside and no one knows me. From there, you get so many points to distribute attributes depending on how you want to build your character, which was kind of a decent setup on a skill tree, giving you quite a bit of control on your style of play. As for the play, the driving, the moving around, to me, it still felt very awkward. It still felt really clunky, especially the driving, which was complete crap. Like, I swear, this was a drunk driving simulator, whatever you chose to drive in this game.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
No, officer. I just had a glass of dinner with my wine.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car and walk a straight line, please.
Yeah, that's great and all, but Hoodie, what about the story?
Alright, that's fair. After all, this is mainly revolved around a story. Should you or should you not get this game based on the story? I'm not gonna lie to you, I could not finish this game.
What?
I know, not what you wanted to hear, but let me tell you why I couldn't, and who knows, it could be completely different for you. Don't worry, I won't give away any major spoilers. The gameplay has greatly improved since launch, I'll give it that. Yes, there are still some bugs here and there, though that's not enough to keep someone playing. Like I said, no spoilers, but let's just say the game didn't have enough compelling moments or side characters that enhanced the story experience to really help drive it home for me. They were just NPCs with extra lines in my opinion. Not a single one really made me think, dang, what a great character. I played around with some of the different side missions, but honestly, it just felt like you were doing a Batman impression, trying to stop crime where you could assist the NCPD and you could do some side fighting and boxing or whatever on the side. No thanks. Also, here's the big question. If I'm working in the criminal aspect and participating in heists, why on earth would I be helping the cops by listening to scanners and stopping crime?
That doesn't make any sense.
And yes, to those who are wondering, did I give it enough time? I gave this game over 10 plus hours to change my mind and multiple sessions of doing so. Though, let's be honest here, nowadays you have to admit, you got to draw people's attention sooner rather than later. 10 plus hours I think was more than generous. If you take too much time to draw a player in, then they get uninterested and bored. So for me, it was pacing. I never reached a part that hooked me in where I was so excited to play more and see what happened next. Plus, I only get so much time to play as I gotta balance gaming with life, so really, I need to enjoy the game to bury time into it. But to no avail, this game to me wasn't worth the time, for me at least. If you want to play Cyberpunk 2077, go for it, at your own risk, but I do not give this game a thumbs up for a good time. 2 years ago, I would have said maybe, as it was very buggy, and games are usually buggy at launch nowadays, sadly. But it has been long enough. If this game was going to be immensely better, it would be by now. Sorry, Keanu, seems like you signed up for a Matrix-inspired failure of a game. However, for the company CD Projekt Red, who brought us Cyberpunk 2077, I'm still very optimistic that they can turn things around, especially with the announcement of a new Witcher Saga in the works, which, by the way, phenomenal game, The Witcher 3. If you haven't seen my video on that, go check it out, and I'll break down, without giving away any major spoilers, what you can expect if you want to play that. Though for now, remember to take care of yourself. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.